Whenever you purchase software or hardware for your computer, you should first make sure your computer supports the system requirements. These are the necessary specifications your computer must have in order to use the software or hardware. For example, a computer game may require your computer to have Windows XP or later, a 2.0 GHz processor, 512 MB of RAM, a 64 MB graphics card, and 500 MB or hard drive space. If your computer does not meet all of these requirements, the game will not run very well or might not run at all. It is just as important to check system requirements for hardware devices. Most hardware and software products have the system requirements printed on the side or bottom of the product packaging. When you are shopping for computer software or hardware, it is a good idea to first find out exactly what your system's specifications are and write them down on a piece of paper. The important information to record includes 1. Operating system, i.e. Windows XP, SP2 or Mac OS X 10.3.8. 2. Processor speed, i.e. Pentium 4 3.2 GHz or PowerPC G5 2.0 GHz. 3. Memory, aka RAM, i.e. 512 MB. 4. Graphics card, i.e. ATI Radeon 9800 with 256 MB video memory. 6. I/O ports, i.e. USB FireWire, Serial Parallel, SCSI VGA, DVI ports. What are the system requirements if you want to install Windows operating systems? 1. Windows 7 OS systems requirements. 1 GHz DHD or faster 32-bit x86 or 64-bit x64 processor. 1 GB GB RAM 32-bit or 2 GB RAM 64-bit. 16 GB available hard disk space 32-bit or 20 GB 64-bit. The IREC TX9 graphics device with WDDM 1.0 or higher driver. 2. Windows 10 OS systems requirements. Processor 1 GHz DHD or faster processor or SoC. RAM 1 GB GB for 32-bit or 2 GB for 64-bit. Hard disk space 16 GB for 32-bit OS or 20 GB for 64-bit OS. Graphics card IREC TX9 or later with WDDM 1.0 driver. Display 800 by 600. 3. Windows 11 OS systems requirements. Processor 1 GHz DHD or faster with 2 or more cores on a compatible 64-bit processor or system on a chip SoC. RAM 4 GB GB or greater. Storage 64 GB or greater. Available storage is required to install Windows 11. Extra storage space might be required to download updates and enable specific features. Graphics card compatible with the IREC TX12 or later with a WDDM 2.0 driver. System firmware UEFI secure. Boot capable. TPM Trusted Platform Module TPM version 2.0. Display high definition 720p display 9 or greater monitor 8 bits per color channel. 4. Windows Server 2008 R2 OS systems requirements. Processor x64 compatible processor with Intel VT or AMD technology. Enabled. Hardware data execution prevention DEP. Specifically Intel XD-bit execute disable bit or AMD and X-bit no execute bit must be available and enabled. Minimum CPU speed 1.4 GHz. Recommended 2 GHz or faster. RAM minimum 1 GB RAM. Recommended 2 GB RAM or greater. Additional RAM is required for each running guest operating system. Maximum 1 TB. Available disk space minimum 8 GB. Recommended 20 GB or greater. Additional disk space needed for each guest operating system. DVD-ROM drive Display Super VGA 800x600 or higher resolution monitor. Other keyboard and Microsoft mouse or compatible pointing device.